Here are the top 10 highest-earning British footballers playing outside the UK during the 2024-25 season. 10. Kyle Walker, £76,335 per week. Although Kyle Walker's contract with Manchester City is worth £175,000 a week, AC Milan are only covering £76,335 of his wages while he's on loan. The 34-year-old fell out of favor under Pep Guardiola earlier this season and secured a January move to Serie A. Milan have the option to make the deal permanent for £4.3 million, but it's unclear if they'll take it up. 9. Eric Dier, £82,436 per week. Eric Dier raised eyebrows when Bayern Munich signed him in January, especially after barely playing for Spurs over the prior 6 months. However, the move has paid off. Dier has become a dependable figure in Vincent Kompany's side, who are on course to lift the Bundesliga title. 8. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, £84,580 per week. After spending his entire career at Chelsea, Loftus-Cheek made a fresh start in Milan in 2023. Though he had a promising first season, injuries have plagued his 2024-25 campaign, sidelining him for much of the year. 6. Dele Alli, £91,669 per week. It may surprise many, but Dele Alli is still among the top earners abroad despite years of limited game time. After a quiet spell at Everton, the 29-year-old joined Serie A side Como in January. His debut, however, was a disaster. He was sent off just 9 minutes into the match against AC Milan and hasn't played since. 6. Scott McTominay, £91,669 per week. Sharing the same wage bracket as Alli, McTominay has flourished at Napoli. The Scottish midfielder has bagged 9 league goals, more than any Manchester United player in the Premier League this season. On the rest is Football Podcast. Gary Lineker praised him. McTominay is exactly the kind of player that would thrive in Amorim's system. It's ridiculous they had to sell him due to PSR rules. 5. Tammy Abraham, £95,132 per week. Tammy Abraham's future might lie back in England after 4 years in Italy. He made a strong impression at Roma, scoring 27 goals in his debut season. But after a dip in form, he spent this season on loan at AC Milan. With his contract still running at Roma, summer interest from Premier League clubs is already swirling. 4. Conor Gallagher, £143,496 per week. Atletico Madrid offered Gallagher a lucrative 5-year deal last summer, worth nearly £150,000 per week. The move has been a success so far. He's become a key part of Diego Simeone's plans. He's intense, both offensively and defensively, and he's adapting well, Simeone said. There's still more to come from him. 3. Jude Bellingham, £332,112 per week. Bellingham is one of football's brightest stars and is compensated accordingly. At £332,112 per week, he is tied as the third highest earner at Real Madrid, level with Vinicius Jr. and behind only Kylian Mbappe and David Alaba. 2. Harry Kane, £398,599 per week. England's captain is the highest-paid player in the Bundesliga, pulling in nearly £400,000 weekly at Bayern Munich. Kane's move has been fruitful so far, with Bayern holding an 8-point lead in the title race, finally offering the striker a real shot at a major trophy. 1. Ivan Toney, £406,730 per week. The top spot goes to Ivan Toney, who joined Saudi club Al Ahly and now earns over £400,000 a week. While his move to Saudi Arabia raised some eyebrows, it's hard to argue with the financial rewards. Plus, under Saudi law, his income is tax-free, making him the highest-paid British footballer in the world.